I am your Rusame reader, Crowsong, and today I will be reading to you from Royal Guard by Muriel Wright. Now, on to Chapter 26, Confession. These past few days, ever since they visited the town, America has been avoiding Russia. The Russian knew he was probably avoiding him, but never really spoke about it. In the few instances they did speak to each other, the American would avert his gaze. His face seemed a little red, but it was probably just the guard hallucinating. Russia did grow sort of annoyed because he just realized his feelings, and yet he couldn't even have a full lengthy conversation with his crush. As they both walked down the pathway, the Russian felt like he had enough and decided to take a leap. His friend's words bounced around in his head, constantly making him feel a little nervous. America, can you meet me this evening by the water fountain? Huh? America snapped out of his daze. He always seemed on edge whenever Russia was around. Can you meet me this evening by the water fountain? What for? America raised an eyebrow. His eyes scanned the area, seemingly searching for something. I just feel like you've been avoiding me, so I wanted to talk to you about it face to face, he said, expression unchanging yet again. Maybe next time? The American's face seemed to flush a little. Please? The American bit his lip. Fine. The Russian's face beamed slightly. Okay, until then. And so the day went by in a flash. As the sun began to lower in the sky, the kingdom bathed in an orange-yellow light. The splashes of water were abnormally loud amid the tranquil silence that filled the air. A tall male stood there. Their back is the only thing America could see, a scabbard containing a sword on the side of their uniform. I'm here. Russia turned around, his face neutral as usual. They both stared at each other in the face for a second. What did you want to talk about? Why I'm avoiding you? Don't worry, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm just... America, I like you. Huh? The blood in America's face drained, making him look pale. His heart probably stopped for a second out of shock. What are you saying? Are you playing a joke on me or something? America forced a chuckle. I'm not joking, was all Russia replied. His face was indeed serious. Oh, you're not? The American raised his head back to its original position. No, I'm dead serious. I'm confessing my feelings to you right here, right now. A pause between the two. Both their hearts were beating at a rapid rate. America was the first to say something. For how long? Probably ever since the beginning. I only realized it recently. As he was just about to reply, flashbacks of what happened in the town filled his head. America swallowed the lump in his throat. You do know we're probably not allowed to be together, right? I do, but I felt it was better to let it all out instead of bottling up my feelings. Besides, I want to hear your reply as soon as possible. I know I'm being selfish, but please excuse it just this once. Why would you like someone like me? The prince snapped. In a fit of rage, he shouted at Russia. Because you are the only one who wasn't scared of me. All of the words you said to me weren't just words, but words from deep down in your heart. When you genuinely wanted to spend time with me, I felt so happy. Even if I didn't show it, I believed that I should never show emotions because they can be used as a tool against you. But I learned from you that having emotions or something to be happy about isn't a bad thing. You were so radiant and cheerful despite what everyone says about you. I will always like you and defend you, even if it wasn't my job. My purpose in this life is you and only you. Nothing else. And I couldn't be happier to receive this duty. Russia then added again, with a hand across his chest touching his shoulder. A bright red blush was visible on his face as he said his speech. What if I were to die? What would you do? I can't possibly be your purpose in life. You have so many people to choose from. Why, the stupid, rebellious Prince of Britannia? America raised his voice, clenching his fists. If you were to die, then for myself to die for you would be the greatest honor of all. America was startled at his answer and flinched. You're not stupid, and what's wrong with being rebellious? You are the only person in my eyes. I love you with all your faults, for that's what makes you who you are. What kind of person would I be if I didn't? After all, you accepted mine as well. The words got stuck in his throat. After all, the person he loved was confessing to him full-heartedly with sweet words. How could he not be shocked to speechlessness? But other thoughts overpowered his own confession that was just about to spill out. I'm sorry, I can't. Then what about all those times? The kiss at the ball? Russia's face seemed cold and stern as normal, but he was on the verge of hugging the prince right then and there. I think I had too much to drink, I'm sorry. America replied with a sad, forced smile as he spewed out one lie after another. You can't love me or don't love me, Russia asked. His voice cracked a little at the end. I don't. Russia's head was face downwards by now. The prince was unable to see his expression. Very well, forget what I said today. The Russian walked off without another word. I'm so sorry for lying to you. I do love you, and I'm sorry I can't love you back. As Russia walked back, 2 tear streaks slid down his face, but he ignored them, scolding himself on the inside. His heart tugged repeatedly as he tried to wipe away the tears as more slid down. When America finally did walk back to his room, he saw his brother standing in front of his door. Canada, tell Dad to schedule the marriage as soon as possible. Well, that's one hell of a chapter. I am also very upset. Anyway, please join the Discord in the description. We'll come and hug you. I need a hug too. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Have a nice day, night, or whatever. You know what? I'm making this a double upload. Fuck it. Y'all deserve better than that. I can't leave y'all on that. But join the Discord, please.